Hey everybody, we are down at the Wickenburg Ranch. We made the rounds today on the four-wheeler and checking out the improvements from the recent rains. The dirt reservoirs are all filled up and we've got green grass trying to grow. Farther down on the lower end where it's still hot, not doing so much, but up here at the top end where the weather started to cool off a little bit, there's some pretty good green feed. I'll show you a picture of that. We are tired, we are hungry, and we got one or two more projects of the day. Ram's project, he's gonna run into town and grab fast food because we're hungry. Riley's got a project, unboxing it right now. What you got there, Riley?
Barn owl game cams. They're like live.
Barn owl cameras. Barn Owl has sent us this box of cameras, and these cameras hook up to cell phone service. I just barely got rid of my flip phone a few years ago, so this is all crazy technology to me, but somehow this camera is going to connect to cell service, and we're going to be able to be working at the ranch in Nevada and checking on animals and water here at the Wickenburg Ranch. So here we go. We're going to go set these up, keep an eye on some cattle, keep an eye on the water level in the troughs. We're going to see how this thing works, and we're going to show you. Let's go. We are at the pond down at the farm, the one that was all bone dry before. It is full of water, and it's muddy around here. You see my footprints coming in and out. Aso Pond. So we are at the kind of the top of the Viola pasture over here on the east side of the highway. So this is pretty much the highest point at the ranch toward the north. Farther down on the pipeline and stuff, it was still pretty desolate and dry. It was hotter down there too though. You feel the difference in the air temperature. We were down there earlier and it was blazing hot, and it's kind of nice-ish up here. So I think it needs to get another rainstorm and cool off slightly for it to green up down there. It's just hot down there still. Okay, here's the water trough that we kind of want to keep an eye on, see what cattle are coming to it, and keep an eye on the water level. We're gonna find a way to rig up the camera to keep an eye on that water and see how it goes. How do you like that sunset? Eh? All right, I'm trying to get a post rigged up. Gonna get it facing the trough there. High-tech engineering right there.
I'm not going anywhere. Does the solar panel need to be on the top?
Yeah, up high.
That good?
Now face it toward the sun. Or I guess it'll get, I guess at noon it'll get all the sun at once. That'll be good. We're in Arizona. It'll get enough sun, trust me.
Yeah. You can't get out of this one.
Can't escape the sun. Water. I like water. It's already got a green light. Charging up already. Huh?
Does it have to be a certain year to put cameras up?
What?
Does it have to be a certain time of year?
Oh. Just watching that water to see what cows are coming to it and make sure the water don't go dry.
Is there like a certain way you're supposed to end these, or
Riley's gonna read the instructions.
All you need is the pictures, though. Isn't that
Just
very
look at the
easy?
picture. Yep, just do it like that.
That's how simple they are to set up.
So yeah, barn owl is so simple. You can just look at the pictures, throw the instructions in the box, set it up, and start keeping an eye on your livestock, wildlife, water, whatever you need to keep track of. We've got it all set, tested it out. We can see a picture of ourselves, so we know that thing's working. You can see the water level in that trough, so we're going to leave it be and see if that thing starts giving us notifications when we're back home in Nevada. All right, that should do it. Okay, we're gonna put one more camera here watching the water in the corral. So you can see what's coming in here. This will be kind of a trial run. We might set these up a little different in the future, but we're gonna test it out like this, see what we can see. Solar panel deal screws right down into the wood. Just hook the camera up. So if you have lots of places to watch, lots of stuff to worry about, get on the internet, look at barnowl.com and get you some cameras that'll show you what's happening when you're not there. Okay, everybody, we are back home in Nevada. It's been, I don't know how long it's been, week and a half or something. Time goes by. Time doesn't matter to me. But we're back at home. Lots going on around here, and been kind of keeping up on my iPhone. That's all I've got is this iPhone, and I've been keeping track of the notifications coming in from those barn owl cameras that we set up down there in Wickenburg a couple of weeks ago, whatever it was. And it's been pretty interesting. I'm going to show you what I've seen. We've been able to not only keep track of the livestock in the water, but even the weather, some wildlife. Got a wild donkey coming into water. Seen a little bit of birds. Anyway, whatever it is you want to watch, you can watch it with this barn owl camera. And you don't have to be a genius to set it up. You saw who did that. And without reading the instructions. So there's probably a lot more ways we could use this. I was just looking at it on my phone, and then I would actually text myself any of the images that I wanted to save. There's got to be a better way to do it. You people are all smart, you can do it. Leave a comment below, tell me what I can do to be more efficient with using this barn owl. But it's amazing. We're gonna get some more of those, put them up everywhere, and you should too. And I'm gonna leave you an email. And when you email Barn Owl to go ahead and buy your Barn Owl cameras, tell them that you saw it right here on Anchor Brand Ranch. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to share my screen from my iPhone with you here and show you some of the pictures that have came in from down there in Wickenburg. So what I'm looking at right here, I went through and looked through tons of images. There's like 400 and some images that have came through. And I just texted a few of them to myself to kind of set those aside, and that's what I'm showing you here. Just some pictures of some cows, but also you can see the cloudy weather there. So we've kind of been able to keep track of the weather a little bit, along with keeping track of the water level in the trough and what cattle are coming in and out. And it's been pretty interesting to be able to watch so closely. Check that out, a wild donkey. Yep, we've got a wild donkey coming into that trough. Leave your comments below if you have a suggested name. We're going to have to name the famous wild donkey. I have not seen him in real life, but with this camera up, sure enough, we've got a donkey. Got a couple of young bulls trotting in there. Look, we were even able to catch some rain one night. Able to see what the weather's doing. Got a little bit of rain down there. I even think in some of these pictures, you can see the pictures from inside that corral. It looks like the weeds and stuff inside the corral have greened up a little bit since we were there. even caught a man working. Always good to catch somebody doing something useful. Our helper down there, this is his brother, checking on the float. It looked like that float was hung up and maybe overflowing that trough a little bit. So he kind of bopped that and got it straightened out. Also taking out some mineral to some cattle. There's the donkey. Mama used to have one named Norman. I don't know if Norman's a good name for a burro, but leave your suggested names. Anyway, it's been really interesting to be able to be 235 nautical miles away and still keep a close eye on what's happening right there. We're definitely going to get some more of these cameras, put them on a lot more watering holes and places that we want to keep track of. And you should too. So I'm going to leave you the email for my contact at Barn Owl. Get a hold of them and tell them you saw it here on Anchor Brand Ranch. Thanks for watching, everybody.